Live robot out on the street he go, looking for some easy prey, you know. System up and ready, that's for sure. Come see him poppin'. Live robot out on the street he go, system running on our speed, you know. Radar goes for boobs and booty, ladies' pleasure is his duty. Live robot dressed so fly, you know. Radar scanning all them chicks for sure. Robotronic comes will tease you, his only mission is to please you. Whoa, he's a live robot. Whoa, here comes a live robot. Fellow spaceships came from space, satisfy the lonely lady. Live robot will never fail, station is his highest goal. Whoa, he's a live robot. Whoa, here comes a live robot. Live robot out on the street he go, looking for some easy prey, you know. System up and ready, that's for sure. Come see him poppin'. Live robot out on the street he go, system running on our speed, you know. Radar goes for boobs and booty, ladies' pleasure is his duty. Live robot dressed so fly, you know. Radar scanning all them chicks for sure. Robotronic comes will tease you, his only mission is to please you. Whoa, he's a live robot. Whoa, here comes the live robot. Fellow spaceships came from space, satisfy the lonely lady. Live robot will never fail, station is his highest goal. Whoa, he's a live robot. Whoa, here comes the live robot. Robot, waiting for the human failure. I'm the love robot, waiting for the human failure. I'm the love robot, waiting for the human failure. I'm the love robot, waiting for the human failure. I'm the love robot, waiting for the human failure. I'm the love robot, waiting for the human failure. Whoa, he's a live robot. Whoa, here comes the live robot. Fellow spaceships came from space, satisfy the lonely lady. Live robot will never fail, station is his highest goal. Whoa, he's a live robot. Whoa, here comes the live robot.
Muchas gracias a Diebs y bienvenidos a nuestro 7 show en vivo. Bem-vindos! Isto é a 7ª edição do nosso programa a vivo.
And welcome to our 7th ISWIsion Show today.
Thank you to the Apes for coming again. We love having them here. But before I continue talking much more, let's have a last look at our South American teaser. Que imaginas bonitas para presentar nuestro tema de hoy. Today we have a fully packed program with so many contributions. For example, of yesterday Oktoberfest, a fun game with the ISWI students. A fun game, and our last Tasty World Tour show. So, I have a guest here with me. He's not part of iSTUFF. Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Yes, thank you, Deborah. I'm glad to be here and be part of your ISWIsion Show in Ilmenau. My name is Nils. I'm from Göttingen, and we have also a campus TV there. And I think we will match each other because our campus TV name is ISWIsion and your show's name is ISWIsion.
Oh, that's right. So tell me what you do at your campus TV in Göttingen.
So I think we make no other stuff than you here. We have interviews. We have a lot of stuff, and besides, we got a whole new studio at the moment.
That sounds really cool.
I'm quite impressed what you and your team built up in the last weeks.
Thank you very much. I think we need some sleep as well after this. And how did you even come here? Like, tell us about how did you land here moderating our show with me?
Yes, Gabriel invited me weeks ago. We met last year in Babelsberg, and so I'm here.
Oh, that's so cool that you're here. Like this morning, I was told, hey, Deborah, you're moderating on your own. I was like, oh my gosh, oh no. And then a couple hours later, I was told you were coming. So thank you for being here. So you probably didn't know this about me, but I'm from Bavaria, the most beautiful state in Germany, of course.
Besides Lower Saxony.
Oh, psh. But when people think about Germany, they think about Bavarian cliches. And of course, the Oktoberfest. Sadly, we are not in Munich. We're here in Ilmenau, and it's not September, October. So thanks to the BD Club, the ISWI students, and we had a chance to go to the Oktoberfest here. So let's see all cliches from Lederhosen to Weißwurst.
Welcome ISWI participants to the Oktoberfest here at the ISWIsion. I'm your host Lucas, the investigative beer bottle, and as you can see I've dressed up for the occasion properly. So we're gonna find out how the people are enjoying the party this far, so check it out. Okay, I've got some friends already.
Hey,
Who are you guys and how are you enjoying the party this far?
my name is Nils. I'm from Nuremberg. It's from Franconia. It's in a part of Bavaria, but it's not Bavaria because Bavaria is shit.
I'm Nico. I'm from Baden-Württemberg. Is it right? I think so. And yeah, I enjoy the party a lot. You can see it. You should join. You should join.
I'm Leo. I'm very good.
I'm Flo, same here, I'm very good. I'm a little bit drunk, but not too much yet.
Hey, my name is Alex and I'm enjoying this party really good. I like this V.
Yeah, hey, I'm Tim and I like the party here, Oktoberfest. Best day in the week.
And how many beers did you have so far?
Already it's like about 5. Yeah, it's 5. No, just 5 beers, about 2.5 Maß or 3 Maß, I don't know.
And what about you?
That's my first beer, yeah.
The math I think about 5, 6 or around about this.
I only drink one beer, the first and the last.
That's my first one.
Yeah, it's my first one as well.
Easy, easy, easy.
So, we've prepared a little game for you. We've got some words that you're gonna try to explain to him. But without speaking, so you're gonna do it by miming, okay?
He'll do it for me and
Yes.
after get the word? Okay.
We got it. Okay, so
Kriegst du das hin? You get it? Okay. Schneiden. Schälen. Schälen.
I'm gonna do it in English.
Okay, I don't know what for schälen, but you have to go on. What is this? Schneiden. Schneiden, schälen. Schälen, schneiden. Ah, der Schäler. Okay. Ey, Simon, helf mir. Ey, Simon, komm mal hier. Komm mal jetzt her. Du musst jetzt, komm her. He's now the supporter and he try it. Wir müssen es erraten.
Penis. Baguette.
Schälen. Meine Idee war schälen.
Ja, Simon!
Oh, shit!
Thanks to our special guest for winning.
Thanks for Simon.
House, boobs, tent, beer tent.
We got it already. Nice, guys. Thanks for participating.
Yes.
I wish you a very nice day here at the Oktoberfest. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers.
Lederhosen, Weizenbier, and sauerkraut are maybe the most German words
That's
that
true.
ever exist. But in fact, the Oktoberfest is more than that. As I was there in 2040, my first impressions were all about this massive amount of people there and the insane beer price.
How much did a beer cost, if I may ask?
7 to 12 euro.
Oh, well, that's ridiculous.
So I'm surprised about all these people who had more than 4 or 5 beer. But in the end, the Oktoberfest is the greatest Volksfest in the world.
Well, I think so too, because as said, it's in Bavaria. Bavaria, the best state in Germany. Well, I'll better stop bragging. But now I really want to go there because actually I've never been there before. I've been to Munich so often, but never to the Oktoberfest, which I think is quite sad because the Oktoberfest normally starts around my birthday. So maybe if my friends here want to go with me there, they can join me.
But for now, let's give a hand to our guest today. Bienvenido, Cecilia.
Hello.
Hello.
Hola,
Hola.
welcome. Have a seat.
Thank you.
So Cecilia, tell us something about you.
Well, I'm from Mexico, so I am here in Ilmenau. I am studying my master in communication and media, and I'm very excited. I love Germany, and that's why I am right now studying here.
Oh, that's super cool. And what did you study your bachelor? Like, where did you do that?
Well, I studied in Mexico, and I also studied the same, media and communication. And I also work in Mexico as a journalist and as a moderator in a news channel.
Oh, wow, I
Yes.
didn't know that. That sounds really cool. So something similar to this?
Yes, something a little bit similar like this.
Cool, that's really nice.
Yes.
And like, why did you choose Germany? Why Ilmenau? Like, come on, you could have gone to Berlin.
Yeah.
Munich has awesome schools as well, but why Ilmenau?
Well, the thing is that I came first to Berlin to study German, and then I decided that I love Germany and that I have to come back. Like, take everything and I had to come back. So I started looking for master programs, and I was surprised that the only master program that is in English is here in Ilmenau.
Really?
In all Germany, yes.
In all Germany,
Yes.
Ilmenau.
Yes.
Whoa. Then we're something quite special.
Very special. So I was thinking, okay, Ilmenau is 3 hours away from Berlin. Looks very nice, so why not?
Why not? So is this your first year here then?
Yes, it's my second semester.
Your second semester.
Yes.
Cool. That sounds so nice. I really didn't know that in entire Germany this was the only English-speaking master.
Yes, I made a very, very deep research.
So, do you? I'm sorry, I just came out of my moderation. Nils, don't we have?
Yes, there were a lot of issues we want to talk about with you, and maybe first about why should we visit Mexico?
Well, my country is, I am so proud of my country. My country is very rich in culture, is very rich in natural resources. So if you really like waterfalls or pyramids and things like that, then Mexico is a must in your list. And also I think that it's very different to what you think. I think that normally people say, okay, Mexico, sombreros, burritos, and tacos. But actually not. Actually, we don't use sombreros. We only use sombreros like on the Independence Day. And yeah, it's not normal for us. And we also don't eat burritos. So I'm sorry. But we have a lot of culture. And I think that we as Mexicans, we are always like very near and very caring, and everyone that goes to Mexico from Germany, from the United States, from anywhere, they just fell in love with the country and more like with the people that is living in the country.
Wow, so next stop, Mom, you'll pay this for me. Mexico.
Yeah.
I want to go to the beach.
Yes.
So I think this brings us to our next contribution, Nils.
Sure. Yes. Yes. It should be an issue, but I have no clue what comes next.
So I heard that we're going to listen to the open space now.
Hello dear ISWIsion watchers. Today is a very sunny day and we've got some ISWI participants on the campus. We're gonna pick someone up, we're gonna ask them some questions and let's see what we can find out. Stay with us.
Basically, I'm a Nigerian, but I'm based in Moscow. When I went to Moscow, I used to think Russian language is kind of the hardest language. Well, right now in Germany, I feel German language is kind of like Chinese. And secondly, Germans smile, or Russians don't smile. And thirdly, Germans like drinking. Yeah.
Living culture, because I live with in a Vigi with Germans, and yeah, the living culture is a bit different than what I've expected so far. Greatest similarity? Actually nothing, I would say. In terms of food, no. In terms of culture, no. In terms of living style, no.
Similarity, I can say that people are always happy, but I have noticed that over here people are they're working very quick, man. No time, man. No time. And okay, that's it.
In terms of the people, especially here in Ilmenau, I would say specific to Ilmenau, like they're very open to having people from everywhere around. Like I haven't had any problems with people in Ilmenau. They're really warm and welcoming. And in Malaysia, because we're very multicultural, like it's the same there. So I feel at home, yeah. I liked my workshop sessions a lot because the topic is something like I really care about. Coming from Malaysia, gender equality is our topic basically. And it's something I'm passionate about, and I see you can learn a lot from other countries. Because in our group we have about 15 people and everybody's from a different country. So you see different points of view and it really changes you, even if it's a really short period of time.
Yeah, so one thing which was really great is people. Meeting a lot of new, amazing, wonderful, beautiful people from all countries, from all backgrounds, social, cultural, educational. That's what makes ISWI so amazing as it is.
Well, I've just had 2 days with my group. I'm with a group of rights of indigenous people. So we've been able to highlight some of those missing links when it comes to the rights of indigenous people and some of the necessity in ensuring that we come together globally to advocate for the rights of indigenous people. And I believe the next 2 days will be very productive, and I should be going back home with something very useful for me in advocating for the rights of indigenous people. For me, what I see here, it's really something to take home on how to keep the environment clean, how to communicate with foreigners, and I think I'm very impressed with the way Germans relate with foreigners. You guys really smart, yeah.
Coming from a very conservative country, one thing I would change is the stereotype that if you come from an Asian country, you're less developed or you don't have the same mindset as a first world country person. I would like to change that perception. I would like to show the people that we can think just the same. It's not something specific, exclusive to first world nations or European nations.
Okay. So that's definitely gender equality. I would try to change this discrimination we have now and to promote more equal rights for all genders.
We should be one. That is what I would say. Yeah.
I would say to gather experience, to meet more people, to explore the world, basically. Not just German students, like everyone, basically, yeah.
I want to tell Germans to stay as environmentally conscious as they are, to be more open to new cultures and not to be afraid to accept diversities and new cultures.
So, Cecilia, now I've got a question for you.
Okay.
It concerns also about the contribution. What is the one thing that you would like to change in the world?
Wow, that is a difficult question because I think that there are a lot of things that I would like to change of the world, but maybe I would like to make it a better place. Mm-hmm. I think that right now we're just destroying the world and I don't like it. I would like it to make it more fair and make it a better place. Sometimes I just think there's too much evil in us, so I would like to live more peacefully one with each other.
Well, that sounds like a good start. But now I've got a question more concerning your home country, Mexico.
Okay.
Well, as I always read online or hear in the news, Mexico sounds like, I don't know, because that the criminal justice system is quite a failure, that the police and the military are they sort of kill people without a reason and torture them. I read on Human Rights Watch that Mexico has a really, really bad problem with torture. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, and it's a very sensible topic. It happens. We have a lot of corruption in our country. And now I think that because it is so often that we see all these cases, we just reach this level that for us is normal. And just growing up in this system is normal. And that's so sad because we just see it, and instead of saying something or trying to change it, we just live with it and we just try to make it better or something like that. Just
try to ignore it?
Yeah, we try to ignore it sometimes, and that is not good. But for example, what is going on in Venezuela and things like that, we should also start raising our voice and trying to make a difference into this. Yeah. But yes, there's a lot of corruption. I won't say not. And it involves everyone, not only the government. We as citizens, we are always doing small things of corruption, but trying to do it. For example, if we are driving in the highway and the policeman just stops and saying, you're going too fast, we say, okay, how much is the fine? I don't know, 50 euros. Yeah. And we say, okay, I will give you 25 and you will just leave me.
Seriously?
So we are
that
just
happens?
Yeah, that happens. So we are just part of this channel of corruption. Sometimes we just try to say no, it's only the government or only the politicians. No, we are also doing that. So I think that if we want a change, then we also have to change and change all these bad attitudes.
Wow, Wow, because I would never be able to like talk myself out of like a ticket. Like, would you? Like,
never.
If you would be driving that car too fast, I couldn't talk myself out of it. Wow. That I didn't know that. That quite shocks me. And I also found an interesting article about a confrontation in 2015 in
Michoacán. Yes,
Okay.
it's a very difficult word in Spanish. It was a confrontation. As you know, Mexico is also known for the narcotráfico, narcos, carteles, drugs. And here in this confrontation, in special, the people, the society started to take the role of the army.
Okay.
So they start to, instead of the army, that there's people that has like a special training, a special weapons and things like that. The army was like, no, this is the army is not playing a good role into this. And then they started to just attack to the narcos. So then it was like a small kind of war.
Okay.
And yes.
Wow, that sounds like really brutal because you always see in these TV shows, especially a TV show on Netflix, Narcos, like it depicts it like, am I supposed to see this realistically or is that just dramatized? What do you think?
It's sad because I don't want that people that's right now seeing these things that Mexico is just like war zone and I won't go to Mexico because something is going to happen or things like that. These things that I'm telling to you are like small conflicts that are isolated. And but yes, it happens. It's like the series that we watch in Netflix or things like that. Yeah, it happens and it's very sad. But there are also like zones and there is people that is involved into this. Like if you and I, like normal society, I don't think that, or at least me, I haven't like confront a case like this or like just like guns rolling all over me. So yeah.
So you've never had direct, like any family, anything that has had to do anything with this kind of situation?
No. My dad is a policeman, but that's another thing. Like it's part of his job. But as we as normal society, it also depends. As we know, the border with USA, then it's a very delicate zone. It's where most of the concentration of narcos and carteles is, and there is more likely that this kind of things will happen. But I'm from the south. I'm from the border with Guatemala. So it's
Other
more
conditions,
relaxed, more chill, and yes. But it's not. I won't lie saying, no, Mexico is so perfect and things like that. No, we also have our gaps as every country. But if people is like watching this show, just to know that nothing is going to happen if you go to Mexico to spring break to Cancun, you will be perfectly fine.
Well, that's good to know. And I think we've got some music again. Don't you think so?
Of course, yes. Now we have something even more great than Mexico, the apes.
Coming down from a very nice trip, spilling goods on the floor. We see girls lying there in my bed. Oh, I'm not able to crawl. I hear the rats crawling under the floor. Oh, I think they're laughing about me. Coming in through the hole in my door, throwing rotten bread at me. Wasted to the point of no return. No medication, just a little bit of wine. Wasted wasted to the point of no return. You hear that? I think there's someone in the kitchen. Who's that? Is that a thug or a villain? Did he come to take my life? I heard of some guys that got mugged in the neighborhood lately. I can hear him walking towards me. Damn. 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 He's here, coming down from a very nice trip, hearing things that ain't there. Wasted guys puking over my beer. I fucked up, I don't care. I hear a roach crawling under my skin. Who I think is laughing about me. Coming in through the hole in my head, throwing rotten bread at me. Wasted to the point of no return. 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 Wasted. Wasted. Wasted.
Again, back to South America. Whereas Mexico is located in the south of North America or in the north of America. No. But Brazil represents, like no other country, South America. It's really huge, and also it's food.
Hey guys, and welcome back to a new episode of Tasty World Tour. Today with me, Debbie. We're going to cook a delicious dish from the lovely country of Brazil. For this, we need some ingredients, like, for example, some chicken breast, fresh parsley, a lot of yummy spices, and of course, really good vegetables. So, let's get cooking. Our first step now is to cut the chicken. So I'm going to cut it now. Always have wash your hands before cutting chicken. All right, next step is to cut the lemons. Now we're going to put some lemon juice into the marinade. I need to cut the parsley. Best chop it finely. And now, put it with the chicken. I'm going to add boiling water, half a cup, to the marinade. Then add some yummy, delicious Hühnerbrühe, some salt, and a bit of pepper. Now we're finished with the marinade. I put some saran wrap on it and I'm going to put it into the fridge to let it sit for at least a good 2 hours. Our chicken was now in the fridge for 2 hours, so we're going to put it into the pan. Don't forget to add the marinade with it into the pan. Now we need to chop up some scallions. Now we need to cut the tomatoes up into small pieces and take the core out, because if the core stays in, it becomes really squishy and yucky, the meal, and we really don't want that. So I'll just take the core out here. I'm actually not a big fan of tomatoes, but since the recipe says it, I'll put some in. Perfect. And we'll actually continue with the paprika, with a bell pepper, a green one. So, and now we'll just cut these into slices. Our chicken is boiling, and now we're going to spice it up with some cilantro. More, more, more. You can never put enough spices into your dish. It smells so good. Continuing with our delicious meal, I'll add my chopped scallions. All of them. Now we need to add the bell peppers, which we cut before. Mix it up, mix it up. Our yummy tummy tomatoes, which I'm sadly not a big fan of. And also we're adding some delicious peas. We're almost finished. So now I need to add the rice first. Smelling really good actually. I think it's finished. Let me take this over. Have a look at it. You see the steam rising up? Our yummy galinhada is finished now. I think someone should taste it. Hey Kai, come on in.
Hi, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Would you like to try this delicious Brazilian food?
It's from Brazil.
From Brazil, yes. It's called galinhada. Galinhada.
Okay. It's a little bit sour.
That probably comes from the lemon, which we put into the marinade.
Oh, lemons. It's pretty good, really. I really like it. I think I'm going to take it.
Anyway. Okay, well, take it with you. Enjoy it. See you later.
Bye. Thank you.
Well, that was it for today with Tasty World Tour. I hope you enjoyed our new episode and that you learned a lot about different kinds of foods from different countries. See you next time. Wow, well, I really enjoyed making that dish. It was super yummy.
It looks super yummy.
Even if I'm not a fan of tomatoes. Sorry, Mom. Yeah, so have you ever been to Brazil before?
No, never, but it's in my plans. In my plans, I will go someday to Brazil.
So we just saw what typical Brazilian food is. Can you maybe tell us what typical Mexican food is? Because I'm a huge fan of Mexican food. Like every time I'm in the States, like 1 year when I visited my aunt, I was visiting her for 2 weeks. We went to the Mexican place every day, like really every day, because I love Mexican food. But like, what is typical Mexican food?
We have a lot, of course, tacos, and we also have a thing that is called mole. And if I tell you, maybe you will think that it's not quite tasty, but it's actually very interesting. It's a mix of chilies with chocolate. and chicken.
Oh.
Yes.
With chocolate?
With chocolate.
Well, that sounds yummy. So that's not a dessert then, right?
No, no. It's a little bit the combination of both chocolate with chili. It looks like if I tell you, you will say like it would be like very, very sweet, but actually because it's with chili, then it's like the perfect combination.
Yeah.
So it's salty and sweet, and like a little bit sour. It's very nice.
That sounds really good because I know this one chocolate place, they even make chocolate with chili.
Yes.
I always think that's so good. Like, seriously, I couldn't imagine anything better than chocolate, then combined with chili. That's like an explosion of senses.
Yeah, definitely.
And is it true that if you put the chili into the freezer, that it gets even hotter? Like,
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Oh, I knew something.
No, I'm failing like a Mexican. No, the thing is that I know that if the chili inside have like some veins and some seeds, so if you want to make hotter your food, then you put the thing inside, and if you don't want to make it hotter, then you just like take it off, and that's how we regulate the hotness in our food.
Good tip, because I love cooking food, and as I already said, Mexican is my favorite food ever. And like, if I ever want to open a restaurant one day, it definitely be Mexican food.
So you like chili?
Yeah.
And lemon, definitely. That is like in our diet.
So what do you make then for Christmas? Because we have like a roast, typically, then with some klöße, or some families have like, we at home have a turkey because we're Americans. And what do you then eat?
We have a special Christmas things, like with the mole. We eat it also with a thing that is called romeritos, and it's a kind of plant and a little bit of shrimps. And we also like to do some dishes with fish, and we also, because we are very near to United States, we also have turkey, and that depends on the family. The thing that I like in Mexico is that every family has their own recipes for Christmas food. So, for example, my mom does like this special salad with cream and apples and nuts, and it's super tasty. But it can just change from family to family.
So I really need to try out some real Mexican food one day.
Yes, of course. You're invited now.
Yeah. Oh, really? Thank you. Tell your mom I really want to eat that.
Of course.
Mole?
Yeah, mole.
That sounds delicious.
Yes.
Well, I think we have a game prepared for you.
Okay.
Food is fun, but gaming is also fun, and we have prepared a game, and it's all about making decisions. Making decisions is quite hard sometimes.
It is.
Especially if you are in a difficult situation, and such a situation would be if I ask you if you rather would found a company or a religion.
I think that a company.
A company?
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
I think so.
Somehow I see the point in founding a religion, because then everyone praises you, but I think that's a bit creepy. It's like a sect. So why not company?
I think that you have to be very powerful to found a religion. Like, people has to hear everything that you're saying, even if you will make the religion of the Chihuahua dog, and then everyone is going to say, yeah, Chihuahua dog, yeah, they rock.
But you can earn eternal honor.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Hey.
But that is a little bit difficult to manage.
Yeah, but I think we should make the religion Chihuahua.
Chihuahua dog. Very Mexican.
So, and our second question is, would you either change the future or the past?
Oh, definitely the past.
Because I'm always scared, like you see on these TV shows and movies, like if you change the past, you can maybe change the present.
Yeah, you're right in that.
Because like if you would change the outcoming of World War II, maybe to be this extreme, then maybe I won't even exist because my mom's American and my dad's German. So maybe my mom would have never been here and I wouldn't be here. So I definitely go with future.
Yeah, I think that both depend. Like if you change also the future, it will have an impact in the present. So I think that both can be a good answer here.
Okay, yeah, both is
What do you
always
think?
the right question. I think it's up to what part of past.
Yeah,
you
it can
want
be
to
like
change.
immediate past, like you make something not very clever in a party, then it's like, okay, the past, please.
Or if you want to have better grades in an
Yeah,
exam.
exactly.
Yes. Our last question is a bit difficult or more difficult than the other. And if you can, would you either prevent all car accidents worldwide and ever, or all the threat of terrorism?
Oh
wow, that is such a dilemma.
That is really because, wow,
like
just cannot decide.
No, neither do I. I think that if I have to choose one, then I would say terrorism.
Yeah, because I think so as well. Because at our now situation, it's just so much. Like it's now even here in Germany, it's impacted us so much. Like the huge terrorist attack that we had in France, or like the one we had in Berlin at the Christmas market. I was like really shocked by that, and it always seemed so far away because it was in different countries on a different continent, and now it's in front of your doorstep. So I'd also go with terrorists. I'd say, oh, I feel so bad.
And you, what would you pick?
I think it's up to which aspect of terrorism you make up, because car accidents kill a lot more people than all terrorism worldwide, but it scares no one. In the case of terrorism, it's another case, because a lot of people have a fear of terror and terrorism, but it's not quite. They won't die from terror in the next time. So maybe we should make an end to the fear from terror.
That's very true, because then we would feel much safer and wouldn't think, oh my gosh, maybe the next day I'll die.
Yeah, well, I think that both picks are clever, and if I would choose, like, I wouldn't want terrorism or car accidents, anything.
Yeah, they're both quite sad.
Yes.
Do we have another question?
And now we are out of questions now.
Oh, we're at the end.
It's a quite short game.
Oh, well.
But it was very fun, though.
Yeah, it was really interesting. So thank you, Cecilia. Muchas gracias.
Ah, de nada. Thank you for having me.
I really enjoyed talking to you, and I hope my Spanish wasn't that bad.
No problem. It's perfect.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, if you could please sign our card here.
Okay.
Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And just sign it, and so we can have a great memory of you.
Here.
Oh. So thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed talking to you. And I think our next topic is going to be the ISWI News by Anton.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the ISWI News. Although closing ceremony is tonight, tomorrow starts another ISWI day. First thing in the timetable is the excursion day. The meetings are at 9 a.m. At the meeting points you just had in mind with your group leaders. You can travel to Erfurt, you can travel to Weimar, or you can just stay in Ilmenau. The options you have are an exhibition visiting in Erfurt. The exhibition is from Topf and Sons, or Tepf and Sons in German. You can go to Weimar and join a little city tour, or you can just stay in Ilmenau and have a cycling tour around the Ilm city. The then following event is the dinner and farewell. After the excursions around 7 p.m. you can meet on the Mensa lawn, relax, eat, drink and do what you want and just enjoy the last ISWI moments. Now to the club news. NBC Club is still a 36 hours party and it will not end soon. Of course, the club is already open. In BH Club is the Jägermeister party. Or investigative reporters discover it. You can drink there some water also. Yeah. And then there's the BI Club left. He offers you joining his beach party. This were the club news, and right now we have a live connection to the Ehrenberg, the Anner mountain, where is Skibby and is visiting the closing ceremony. Skibby, how are you doing? It just needs a moment. He's a bit
Hey
slow.
Anton, I'm great. How about you?
Everything's fine on my side. So, can you tell me what's up on the Ehrenberg?
Yeah, what's right starting here, or just has started, is the conclusion ceremony of the ISWI in the Audimax at the Humboldt building. Everything's a little bit dead around here because everybody is running inside or has been running inside. So I think we should later have a look what's happening there.
Yeah, but before you show us what's happening there, could you please tell me, are you sad because there are new balloons tonight?
Yes, I am very sad because it's always the same thing that makes great things not happen in Ilmenau, and this is goddamn weather.
Yeah, it's our curse. So Skibby, curtain up for you, just show us a bit of the closing ceremony setting.
Okay, all right, come with me. Let's have a look. That door's quite heavy. There's already presentation running. I guess we better be quiet. They have the same problems like we have. Okay, I think we should ask someone what's going on here exactly. Hey there, can you tell us a little bit more about this action? What's going on here right now, or what will happen in a few hours?
Okay, Skibby, I'm sorry, we have some little technical problems with the connection. But yeah,
the psychology group
I hope
is
you
in
enjoy
there,
your time
and
there,
in the
and
end, hopefully
this
there will be
were
the
the
documentation.
ISWI news.
Time goes by.
Oh, it's really sad. Oh, well, I like to say hi to my mom and my Aunt Monica, Anne-Marie and Johnny. And do you have anyone to greet this evening?
Your question?
Do you have anyone to greet? You want to say hi to someone?
Yes, of course. I'm very sorry, Teresa. I can't meet you in Wiesbaden because I have to be here in Ilmenau and make the moderation for the show. So maybe you're watching right now on the stream and have a extremely great evening with your friends and habt einen schönen Abend und trinkt einen Wein für mich mit. Thank you.
That sounds so nice. Well, thank you very much for coming today. I think it's amazing that we have this cooperation between our two campus TVs. But before we listen to the apes one last time, I would like to invite our good friend Shosh, who has the voice of an angel, and who will tell us a story now. Shosh, come on in. Hi there.
Hi. 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 Cozy here.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's always cozy here.
Right. There once was a tortoise that was playing the flute. And there was a possum that was so fascinated by the performance of the tortoise that wanted to borrow the instrument. The tortoise said, "Please, the flute sounds so lovely. Could you lend it to me?" The tortoise agreed with the words, "Take the flute, but don't run away with it." The possum took the instrument and ran away. Sadly, the tortoise wasn't fast enough to chase after the possum, but on the contrary, it was very smart and had a plan how to win its flute back. It went into the forest to drain a beehive. Then it took the house its honey and spread the sweet mixture all over its butt. After a while, the possum went by and saw the glittering honey but didn't recognize the tortoise rear. As the possum decided to lick the delicious honey, another possum came by and told the thieving one, "Ah, that's not honey you're just licking off." Just then, the tortoise pressed its butt cheeks together and clutched the possum's tongue. The thieving possum had been detained. "Where's my flute?" was the last question the tortoise asked. Good night.
Gonna be like you never wanted me to be. What if I see the things that you never wanted me to see? Would you say what you did was the way you should transit? Would you do all again if you could? Father, please give it just one time. Take a look inside your stuff. So take it off for a walk, let it breathe, take your time and let it stroke. You can say what you won't hold this phoenix down. From a knight to a prince to a king, and he came to steal your crown. Steal the crown, steal the crown. Don't back down, wow, wow, wow. Never ever back down, never retreat, never fall back, never recede. Never be like you, 'cause I'm never gonna decrease. Watch me decrease from the disease and the spirits that I release. The power that I unleash. Unleash your peace that you're never gonna defeat. Never ever back down, never retreat, never fall back, never recede. Never be like you, 'cause I'm never gonna decrease. Watch me decrease from a disease and the spirits that I release. Beat the power that I unleash. Unleash your peace that you're never gonna defeat. Achieve what you never thought of I will reach. Will you say what you taught was the seed of the trial I overcame? Will you say you were right when you left me down and said, would you pay for your sins with your hair? Mother, please give it just one time. Take a look inside your snug. So take your heart for a walk, let it breathe, take your time and let it stroke. You can say what you won't hold this phoenix down. From a knight to a prince to a king, and he came to steal your crown. Steal the crown, steal the crown. Don't back down, wow, wow, wow. Never ever back down, never retreat, never fall back, never recede. Never be like you, 'cause I'm never gonna decrease. Watch me decrease from a disease and the spirits that I release. Be the power that I unleash. Unleash your beast that you're never gonna defeat. Never ever back down, never never retreat, never fall back, never recede. Never be like you, cause I'm never gonna decrease. Watch me decrease from a disease and the spirits that I release. Feel the power that I unleash. Unleash your beast that you're never gonna defeat. Never ever back down, never retreat. Never fall back, never recede. Never be like you, cause I'm never gonna decrease. Watch me decrease from a disease and the spirits that I release. Feel the power that I unleash. Unleash your beast that you're never gonna defeat. Never ever back down, never retreat. Never fall back, never recede. Never be like you, cause I'm never gonna decrease. Watch me decrease from a disease and the spirits that I release. Feel the power that I unleash. Unleash your beast that you're never gonna defeat. Take a look inside you. Slowly, slow. Take a look inside you. Slowly, slow. Take a look inside you. Slowly, slow. Take a look inside you. Slowly, slow.
Thank you very much.